Hi everyone. So as you can tell, today I am my own camera person. So this is what we're going to be having for dinner. It's kind of a leftover night. I'm making quesadillas. This is my way of doing it. Traditionally they're fried and stuff. I just take a dry cookie sheet. I put my wraps down, as you can see. These are for my daughters. So the plain cheese one over here, that's for my daughter Bailey. She's pretty fussy, doesn't like a whole lot of stuff, so she'll like the cheese. This one over here is Isabella's, and last night for dinner I made, it's a Jenny O turkey loin, and I slow cooked it, and then I shredded it with 2 forks. I added a few tablespoons of barbecue sauce to make like a play on pulled pork, but it's pulled turkey. And I got some cheese and some diced tomatoes on hers. When I come back, I will show you how I make mine and Toby's. I made for Toby today, he had a bunch of little peppers, and what I did is I put them through a mini chopper with some garlic, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and probably about a half of an onion chopped, and I just kind of let it go on its own. It's kind of like a pico de gallo, I guess, without tomatoes. And so he's going to have that on his. And like I said, this is just a leftover day. We want to use up these leftovers because we're getting kind of crammed in the refrigerator. So I'll be back and I'll show you what these look like when they're done. Okay everybody, I'm back. So this is what the quesadillas look like when they're all done. This one's Bailey's, and as you can see there's not much on here because she doesn't like a whole lot. But there's the cheese. It's a little crispy. I didn't use any oil or anything. So hers is just plain cheese, and Isabella's has some pulled barbecue turkey, some cheese, and some tomatoes. And I am going to have her come over here, and she's going to take a bite of this to show you how she likes it. Come on, Isabella.
This looks really good. Oops. I'm going to really enjoy supper tonight. That's really good.
Live, laugh, and love, everybody. Hi, everyone. So, in the last part of this video, I forgot a couple of things. I said I was going to show you how I make mine and Toby's. So, he likes his a little bit more spicy. We have some leftover chili, we have some leftover refried beans, and this is the stuff that I made him earlier with the peppers, the onions, and the garlic. So, I'm going to go ahead and do up mine, because mine's going to be rather benign. And I don't want to cross any of that heat, because I don't mind things that are really spicy. I don't mind them, but I don't have the tolerance like my husband does for stuff that's really, really hot. So mine's just going to have refried beans and a little bit of cheese on it. I want to mention the wraps that I'm using are Mission Life Balance whole wheat tortillas. They're a medium soft taco. They have like all kinds of like stuff that's good for you. There's like vitamin E in there, there's calcium, fiber, omega fatty acids, all kinds of stuff that's healthy. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I think they're like 120 calories for one wrap. Anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you. So mine's just going to be plain old beans and cheese, and I'll probably top mine with a little bit of salsa too. And this is just full fat shredded cheese. I can't skimp on the fat with cheese. I can't, because fat-free or low-fat cheeses are nasty, and when they melt, they look like plastic. I went down that road many years ago with the whole fat-free thing, and yeah, I'm pretty done. I'm pretty done with that. You know, my thing is you know, real food. You know, read the back of the labels, and if it says that it has you know, a lot of things you can't pronounce. It's probably not good for your liver. It's probably not good for you. So, just commonsensical stuff, I guess. Anyway, this is not a diet channel. This is just stuff that I make for my family. So, my husband likes a lot of chili, so I'm going to kind of load him up since I want to get rid of this stuff, and he's usually the one that eats it. Of course, I like homemade chili better, but, you know, whatever. That video is going to be coming soon anyway, my recipe for it. And I want to warn you right now, I do not, that's one recipe of mine that I really don't care if I go all out on, to be honest with you. Because I put beans in my chili, and, you know, if you have a little bit of things that are not bad, that are bad for you, versus a whole lot of things that are really good for you, I don't know. Even though I'm really making this really sick. But I hope my husband will like it. I hope. Okay. So then I'm going to fancy his up a little bit. Okay. So I'm just going to put a dollop of this stuff. Well, I don't want to say fancy it up. I mean, this isn't rocket science. So, whoops. Oh well. I'm sure that's not going to hurt his feelings much. And we'll put one in the middle for good measure. Look how cute, huh? Okay, so I also forgot to mention that with the girls' quesadillas, all I did is after they came out of the oven, I folded them and then I cut them in half, so that way it's just easier for the kids to eat. My husband likes a lot of cheese, so mine kind of looks ringy-dinky like Bailey's did, but oh well. You know? So, I'm going to top mine with salsa when it comes out too. So, it'll be a nice little snack. So, okay, so there's those. And I'm going to put these in the oven. They're going to go for probably about 5 or 10 minutes, just until the cheese is melted. And the wrap should be pretty crisp. Keep in mind I used a dry pan, didn't spray anything on it, so there you go. And this is how one way on how you can clear up a lot of leftovers that's in your refrigerator. There's a multitude of other things. I usually, if I make a roast, or like last night I made a turkey loin, I usually can get about 3 different types of meals out of them, 3 different recipes altogether. So I might, you know, shred it up and make pulled turkey sandwiches with it, or put it in quesadillas like I did today, and then just have like a regular meal with vegetables and that type of stuff. But at any rate, I'll be back and I'll show you what this all looks like when it comes out of the oven. Hi everyone, I'm back. So this is what Toby's quesadilla came out looking like, and that looks very scrumptious if I do say so myself, although I know I would probably burn my face off if I tried to bite. And of course this is my little guy over here. I put a bunch of salsa on the top, got some refried beans and some cheddar cheese. Shredded cheese, not cheddar cheese. Anyway, it's just one of those days. This is why we're having a quick dinner, because I have mommy brain today. So, at any rate, you know, be creative with leftovers, and you can create a whole different meal with stuff you already have in the fridge. So, it's economical, and it's creative and fun. And get your kids involved, too, because that's fun for them, too. And I guarantee you, if they don't like something and they help you make it, they'll eat it. Have a nice day, and live, laugh, and love.